Hey fellow riders, I just wanted to go over some of the trip details so you know what's coming up, starting right now on MotoTravelUSA. So as I've already mentioned, stopping in Macon today. Tomorrow we'll be near Silva and Cherokee, Dillsboro area, and I'll be tracking down some filming locations there. The day after that, I'm gonna go to Cherokee and start the Blue Ridge Parkway. I'm gonna go all the way up the Parkway to Blowing Rock. But before going to Blowing Rock, I'm gonna stop at another filming location near Asheville. And I'm also planning on stopping at Little Switzerland. There's like a little coffee shop I wanted to check out there. And rather than get on the Blue Ridge Parkway again the next day, I'm actually gonna stay an extra day in Blowing Rock because I wanted to check out Grandfather Mountain and the Blowing Rock attraction. I've never seen those two, and this trip I was like, I'll go check them out, and then I can document them and show you guys what they're all about. So I wanted to check that out. I've heard great things from friends and colleagues, so I just wanted to go there and see what they're all about. After that day, gonna continue on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and originally I was gonna stop at Peaks of Otter Lodge, but instead of that, this time, I'm gonna do that in the future because it looks cool. This time I'm gonna go off the Parkway and stop in Natural Bridge, Virginia. There's a cool natural structure that they call Natural Bridge, and I wanted to check that out. Again, I've seen videos on YouTube and heard great things about it, so I wanted to check it out. And they have like a nighttime light show there, and the hotel that I'm staying at looks pretty cool. Looks kind of historic, and it's right next to the park. I'm actually going to stay at that hotel that evening, and then the next day I'll head back out to the Blue Ridge Parkway, go all the way up to Waynesboro, Virginia, where the Blue Ridge Parkway starts or ends, depending on your perspective, and then turn around and just come back in Natural Bridge, Virginia that day. So total Blue Ridge drive that day with a short stop in Waynesboro for lunch or breakfast, whatever time I get there. Then I'm going to break off from the Parkway. I would love to take it down, I just don't have the time. So I'm going to do a little bit more highway driving and actually head down to Gatlinburg. I've never been to Gatlinburg before. I've driven through it on a holiday and it was absolutely insane. So I wanted to stop by when hopefully it's not too insane and check it out, see what all the fuss down there is about. It looks like a really cool area, and just looking at Google Maps, it looks like there's some great motorcycle roads in the area too. I'm gonna stay there an extra day just so I have time to check stuff out, and then that will really be the end of the trip. Actually, I was wrong. Gatlinburg is not the last stop. I wanted to stop in Georgia and go to one last filming location there. One I've wanted to do for a while, and I might do a separate trip based on that, but I wanted to stop near the filming locations of some of The Walking Dead and check those out. I'm really excited about that too. So as you can see, there's a lot of riding time ahead of me and a lot of cool and fun spots, so I'm looking forward to it. Originally, I was going to stop for lunch here at this cool little drive-in diner type thing, like old school. They don't have roller skates, but totally looks like those type of diners, restaurants. But since I left a little earlier than I anticipated, I'm just going to stop for another cup of coffee. I found this cool little place in Trifton, Georgia, I believe it is. Espresso 41. And it looks like it's right off of I-75, nice and simple. And actually, I see it right there. Pretty cool. Motorcycle parking, but nobody else is here. I'll just take up this spot. All right, I'm gonna try some coffee here and see how it is. So the temperature has been pretty good throughout the day, but it is starting to heat up. I'm glad I'm close to the hotel. Then I can take off the riding suit and just cool down a little bit and then go explore. Hopefully this is the last day of heat for this trip. So here's the hotel, La Quinta Inn in Macon, Georgia. Let me go and check in. As I've said, I stayed in this area before, and I do like it because it's right off I-75, like I said. You can shoot up to the mountains through back roads rather than go through Atlanta. And there's a good amount of stuff around here, no matter what you want. There's the Planet Smoothie, there's a Greek place, a bunch of chains, there's a supermarket if you wanted to go there, a Hooters, who doesn't like Hooters, and just a ton of stuff. So, and then also the city is 10-15 minutes away, or the downtown, if you wanted to go get some beers or better dining options. So where is this Planet Smoothie? My GPS is telling me it's over here, and I do not see it. I missed a turn. There's Hooters. Okay, so there's a strip mall right there, and I see Planet Smoothie. All right, I'm gonna go grab a drink and cool off a little bit inside. I'll see you in a bit. So I think that's gonna be it for this video. That was a good day, not much traffic. The heat turned up a little bit, but for most of the day, the temperature was tolerable. Got into the hotel. Everything seems to be starting off on the right foot. The highway day is done, and we start tomorrow with the fun roads and finding some cool locations. Thanks for joining me today. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe so you get notified when all these trip videos go up, and so that you don't miss any of the cool stuff we have coming out. Thanks for joining me here on MotoTravelUSA. Now let's go explore.